Hey, it's Tim here with Expert Power Wash in Portland. Hey, I wanted to show you the flatbed pressure washing truck setup that I have here. I mentioned in a few other videos that I was going to show you this, and then my schedule got completely crazy and I quit putting out videos for a while. But I did want to catch up with all of you and maintain my promise that I was going to show you this truck. So let's take a look. All right, so the truck is a Ford F-350 2007. And that wrap job, the design was done by Tim Fields, was signed today. Let's get on over to the back here. Oh, it's four-door. If you really want to call it a four-door, these back doors open up backwards, but it is nice to have that access. I don't really have a whole lot in there right now besides just my signs. So, got a box right here. One thing I didn't do before the video was unlock it, so if it's going to be messy, I will show you. Let's see here. It's probably a mess. It's a working man's vehicle. I don't always have time to keep everything absolutely perfect. So let's see. What do we have in here? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Some caution tape, turbo nozzle, just some tools, and then this right here. If you guys don't have a box for a bunch of fittings, that has saved me more than once, several times. Have extra downstream injectors, O-rings, fittings, you name it. It's all in there. Lots more room in here for other things. All right, I got the hose reels curbside. And you might ask, why do I have two water hoses? That is a great question. So if you look at my channel, one of my very early videos was a pressure washing trailer. So what I did is I took that reel right there. This was an extra reel. I only needed water supply, pressure hose, and then soft wash. So I had another stat kit and I was like, well, why not just throw this water hose on this truck? So this hose right here, I'm going to get this hard plumbed in, but I run into at least probably 3 times a week to where I have low water flow. This way I can just run this out to the back of the house. There's 150 here, there's 100 on there. This hooks up to the front. I always use this one, but then again, you know, when there's slow water supplies, I can run it all the way to the back and it's all ready to go. Just pop that into the water tank up there. So it's kind of handy. It's not, you know, I used to carry around a loose hose or hook up to the customers if you had to. You don't never really want to do that, but I'm going on a rant about my extra hose reels there. But anyhow, supply pressure hose there, I think I have about 350. So what I started doing, just another thing to mention too, I have a whip line. It runs through here and it comes out here. So what I started doing this year, and I really like it, is maybe there's a better way to do this, but for now, so what I do, I just pull this off, and this is basically just to make sure nothing goes in there. But what I'll do is I'll pull off what I need from here, and then just bring it right on over to here and connect, and that's been working really well. And I'll have that angry screeching sound that you get from the hose reel, and then of course, you know, electric hose reels, it's gonna protect them a little bit better. Oh, I didn't mention that these are electrics. These are manuals. We have a couple more electrics to go on there whenever I get time. This is the pressure washer. Again, if you see my video on my trailer build, this is just, I just pulled probably most of the stuff off that and just put it right on here. Soft wash hose, Titan stack kit. This is super handy. I think I got a video about this thing on the channel, but this thing is, stick your hose in there, you change out fittings, do all that fun stuff. Gonna have to get some new bolts. This thing hasn't been in service that long and these are already starting to rust out, so I'll get some stainless or something in there. But anyways, undo these here, and it's a trailer hitch, and you can hook this into the back of another vehicle. I also have a wall mount. I believe it was by Trick Tools. you can get that little mount system, and it's pretty cool. And then if you know a fabricator, you could have them fab up something on the back of your flatbed. Let's see, what else are we going to show you here? Put a little step. I'm always constantly up and down on this. You need to get some lights that actually flush mounted in here. Again, that's just another project. All right, here's the back side, and it's nothing spectacular to look at here, but I'll show you anyways. I've had a lot of questions on other videos. It is 1.5 inch feed line. It is crush proof. The nipple going into here, just because there was a ton of questions on some of the other videos, this is a king nipple. Again, 1.5 inch nipple on there, and it just screws right into the pump there. I don't even know what the threads are going in. I've never had it taken off. Maybe inch, I don't know. Anyways, here's the plumbing. This right here, this is something that I may change out, but for now this is my dump line and kind of like a rinse line. But with this being a dolly, I rarely have to dump my water out. I can run it lower if I don't want to travel with water, but so to have a bigger dump line would be nice, but then again, I don't really need to dump my water, and it is kind of convenient just to show up with some water going on. That's that blue hose I showed you on the other side. That's the battery. You can kind of see the plumbing, and I do run 200-gallon tanks. Let's see if I can show you this here. I apologize if this is such a long video or it's boring. Leave it down below in the comments. I'm kind of rambling here, but I just want to give you guys a really detailed video of what I did here. So get down in here. There is another video on my channel that shows you how I plumb these up. So if you have any questions about the plumbing, these two tanks are plumbed together. That's 1.5 inch, and then 1.5 inch coming out. And these are the water dragon tanks. I did have a lot of questions about that. They are sold only at the power wash store that I know of. And then they have the stainless steel brackets that go over them. The bolts that came with them are starting to rust out. This thing's only been going less than a year, so I'll change that out. Got a Hudson float valve in there. Let's see. Oh, here you go. I want to take a screenshot of that power wash store. There is the item number for the tanks. Again, they are stainless steel straps that go all the way around. This is the bleach tank. It's 50 or 55, I don't remember. I got that from the power wash store, but all 55, there you go. These are available from other places. Of course, they're super expensive to ship. I knew somebody that was going to the power wash store was able to pick these up, so that was quite convenient. Going over here, I have a bleach fill line. It's cam locked, I can take it off. Bleach tank, what do we got going on here? Got a line coming in for the downstream injector. Got a pickup tube that runs through the proportioner. And the water tank here, I got, this is water for the downstream injector to rinse it out. Pickup line for water to run through the proportioner, and then another pickup line for the rinse of the proportioner. There's that. I think I showed you in another video how I set up the downstream injector tubes. It's a 1/2 inch with a filter on the end. The 1/2 inch PVC Schedule 80, you could probably use Schedule 40, don't really matter. But these are supposed to hold up a little bit longer, but that helps it just drop down in there. All right. Yeah, this video is getting a little long. I apologize. Yeah, more plumbing stuff. And then going on down over here, I just put in the Schertz box, so I didn't get these all zip tied all fancy yet. But I got 2 7-gallon soap tanks. Right now, I'm only using the one. Got some Apple Wash in there for any of you Apple Wash fans. This stuff actually does work pretty well. Some people say it's all hype, but whatever, it works good. Here's an extra tank. When I do want to run something, I can put a three-way ball valve and switch on whatever kind of soap. Got the tubing running through here. That's the Schertz Box. Check out another video. I did a whole video about the Schertz Box. I do like it. Got my cones, and then I did a commercial project last month, and typically I'm not a fan of a 4 gallon a minute machine or a smaller machine, but this worked really well. I was able to have multiple people working, and what they did here with that hose reel, I'll show you, and this is another good idea for the hose reel, is this just hooks right down into there, so I can run water straight to that and still have it on the hose reel there. So either way, plus it's a good backup machine. It is a 4 gallon a minute, 4,000 psi. I'm actually a lot happier with this machine than I thought I was going to be. This machine I purchased on Craigslist. It's the Pressure Pro belt drive for, I believe it was 450 bucks. And this thing runs awesome. So just a little tip, then that's just a side note. Check Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. You never know what you're going to find. If you check it every day, if you check it in my area, I'm already going to beat you. I'm already looking, but I'm always out to get a good deal. All right, enough rambling there. So this is a proportioner. I know you can build your own for a third of the price. I get all that. This is a solid box. It hasn't failed me. And my little build your own that I ordered from somebody, this works a lot better, a lot more predictable, a lot finer adjustments. If you don't agree, you can leave it down in the comments below. Everybody's entitled to their own little setup and their own little system that they want to do, but I do like the proportioner. 3-way ball valve. And I mounted this box and was going to do something different with the 3-way rinse, and then I ended up having to do a little riser here to bring it up. So it's probably not a great setup if you are running employees. Probably would just move the box up and then just mount this down here, because you have a point that could fail here, but yeah, just careful. It works. Sometimes I'll throw you my little tips, like if I could do it again and what I would do different. But yeah, that's one thing. I just would have moved the box up and did that different. This is one of them 24 by 18 cheap Amazon boxes. I think they're about $100. And this is, again, when I open this, it is a little bit of a rough setup. I was going to do something different, and then had a change of mind. So here it is. Hit the pump in a box, battery. It's simple. This right here, it's 3/4 inch tubings, goes straight into the proportioner. Or let me rephrase that. It pulls out of the proportioner 3/4, and then through there, and then of course out to the hose reel. All right, another box I didn't clean out. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. All right, got safety stuff, got some guns kind of all thrown in there, measuring wheel, oxalic acid, Diamond Magic for taking hard water stains off of windows, and then just a bunch of miscellaneous things in there, scrub brushes. I was doing some graffiti removal. Let's see what else in here. Oh, that's a good tip I could give you guys right here. If you're doing any graffiti on painted surfaces, get yourself a box of these. These are $20 to $25 on Amazon. And if you're doing something that is on a surface that's a little more fragile than others, like painted surfaces or things like that, these work awesome. So Again, a little tip. Anyways, we'll shut this. We are getting towards the end of the video. Promise you. All right. Got the Northern Tool 13-gallon aluminum gas tank here. And the reason why I put it here is because I fill up the truck here. And then I put the gas straight into there. This is another one of the things that I might have done a little different, but I guess it's working for now. This surface cleaner, it's a Whisper Wash 19-inch classic. It works well here. It just lays across here. And what I did here is I got some aluminum angle and cut it down. This is one of them trailer hitch locks, I believe, yeah, where it holds on your hitch. And I just kind of drilled the holes out, so this locks there. And then I did the same little deal here, and this is just a little pin. And this thing, it doesn't go anywhere. So that's how I'm running the surface cleaner for right now. You know, I got the ladders up there. Another little thing I plan on doing, get a little step stool kind of stuck in here. But what I want to do is put some RV steps in here, you know, the kind that fold out. And then I can just pull them out and then get up there and get my ladders. With all this stuff mounted on the side, it is a little bit of a shorter, it's a little bit of a reach there. So from time to time I will need that step ladder, but that's just another thing I'm doing. So there's the side. Yeah, that's the setup. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything about the setup, let me know. Again, hopefully this is helpful to somebody that is thinking about putting together a flatbed. I will tell you, I like this 10 times more, 20 times more than pulling the trailer. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, this is an 8x8. So it is dually. Like I said, you can carry water. The bed is 8x8, so it is a smaller flatbed. For me, it is perfect size. Some people will say a 12-footer is better. And in the future, I may look into that when I start running booster pumps and all that stuff. But right now, it's just a nice little simple setup. It works great in the metro area of Portland to get in and out of some of the tighter neighborhoods. Yeah. All right, guys. Hope you guys are having a great summer. Your businesses are doing well. And again, I'm just here to help. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.